Well, Sol, another entertaining, pulsating game even in the Moss Road today, but I'm guessing you've got a wide range of emotions tonight.
Yeah, I think for us, you know, this time we kind of should have really been out of sight in the sense that, you know, goal-wise, first half, particularly first half, we had the opportunities. Yes, maybe the ball didn't bounce for us, but I think we could have done better on a few situations, and could have been quite easily been 2 up. You know, it's hard, you know, because you can see it there, and then it kind of slips away. Yes, we get the goal, and then set play, set piece, we can see the goal, 1-1. So it's up there. Let's see if we can see it out, and then we're going back in the change rooms at 1-1, and obviously my team talk changes straight away.
We've been here a few times, Sol, in terms of talking about starts to games. We started really well today, didn't we?
Started really well, but we've got to learn to kind of kill teams off, and when we get that opportunity, we've got to really kind of almost, you know, be ruthless, and because we haven't got the luxury. We haven't got the luxury to kind of you know, let chances kind of slip away. We're not, you know, we are where we are, and yes, other teams higher up, they can afford to kind of let things go. We can't. We just have got no space to. You know, and then second half they kind of played to their strengths, got their second goal, and you know, fantastic for Danny Woods coming on and scoring a goal, club legend. You know, and 2-2, it does feel like a win almost.
When you talk about being ruthless in front of goal, I was stood in the Star Lane and 10 minutes before half time, and we had a couple of chances, didn't we, where almost the whole stand was shouting, hit it, hit it. Were you shouting the same?
Well, shouting the same, but I'm trying to move my feet as well. It is difficult. Yeah, yes, maybe the ball didn't bounce right for them, but sometimes you've got to get shut off. And sometimes I said to the lads, I don't care. If it goes corner flag, it's fine, but take the shot out, because in the end, it's petered out and nothing's happened. So I'd rather you just take the shot off, see the opening, and go for it. If it's on your weaker foot, go for it. Don't have to kind of, you know, shape up and make sure everything's perfect. We don't need the perfect goal. You know, if it comes off, you know, someone's chest or someone's back of behind or whatever, it goes in. It just goes in. Sometimes you just gotta let it go. Don't think we're gonna make the perfect pass or the perfect goal. I said to them, you know, this is the situation now. It could be a shank that goes in and makes a difference. Yeah. You know, that's the case now. We're not in a situation that we're kind of got the points in the bag. We're mid-table. We've got to go for it, and also, you know, believe in ourselves that we can do it. That changes around. You know, we score, but then we let another goal in from a set play, and then second half another set play, second phase of the set play. It's tough. It's tough.
Just a word on the opening goal. What a great touch by Elliot, and a really fantastic finish as well, wasn't
I think Elliot played really well, you know. Obviously, he's slightly probably get a little bit tired back into the game, but he had some really good touches. A couple of times, one-touch pass, you know, just nearly came off for Harry a few times. I thought he was sharp and took his goal really well. Yeah, he's getting fitter and fitter, and I can see the benefits of him playing, yeah.
Just before the half-time interval, it was almost a case of deja vu for the Encounter Elms game, wasn't it?
Yeah, and you know, it could have easily gone the other way, you know. First half, but then also the second half, Kieran makes a big save. That could have been 3-1, and that's definitely game over. Makes a big save, Kieran, and then we go at the other end and get an equalizer. So there is mixed emotions in there for sure, but the main thing, that could be a massive point for us going forward. Huge point.
And obviously the winning goal, you've alluded to it earlier, our magic man Danny Whittaker, he certainly conjured us somewhat today, didn't he?
Yeah, he took the finish really well, and he was lively, you know, he kept the ball as well. It's nice to see him out there, obviously a club legend as well, but he knows what it means. He knows what it means. I'm not saying, of course, the other lads know the situation we're in, but he really knows, you know, the situation we're in, and hats off for him to score an excellent goal and you know, dig us out of the hole and get us the draw. So it's fantastic, really.
They don't come much more difficult than Lincoln away next week. So, your initial thoughts?
It's tough because in the last 2 weeks we've played, you know, the top 3 teams, and it's tough. It's not easy at all. You know, usually these games kind of stretched out. So we've played, you know, 1, 2, and 3 or 4, or say top 5. within 2 weeks. That is, I'm not going to swear, but it's hard. And, we've got to get on with it. We've got to get on with it. Yes, we're probably going to be second favourites for sure. And when we'll assess it, we still have to go for it. But it's tough when you play these games and these top teams in such a short space of time.
Nice.
So, do you think it's 2 teams from 3 to go down at the bottom now? With us, Notts County and Yeovil. Do you think the others are probably a bit too far ahead to bring them back into it?
I don't know. I think we'll see how the results go. I think we just got to keep on playing. I think we just got to keep it going. Got to keep on believing. You don't know what's going to happen. I think probably after Lincoln, I think we can look a little bit clearer and then we can kind of shape it up. I think the Exeter extra game will help us. Yes, you have to win. We have to obviously get the points on the table. You don't know. You can't say it. There's still 8 games to go. You just never know.
And your lads obviously battle to the end.
Yeah, we have to.
Both in games and in the season. So do you see a fighting spirit?
Yeah, it's a fighting spirit, and I think it'll go down to the wire. I think this situation will go down to the last 2 games. I feel maybe the last game.
It's a bit Hollywood, isn't it? With Danny Wick scoring today. Do you think he could do it again last day?
Yeah, why not?
Nice fairy tale ending.
You never know. That's the beautiful thing about football. All these scenarios can happen, and if it's written on the wall, it's written on the wall for him. But I think the main thing is for us. I'm just glad he's come on. He's got a goal and got the draw for us. His enthusiasm and he's still fit as a fiddle. It's just great to kind of have him on there. He's been a great lad and great servant for Macclesfield.
91 minutes, you were bottom of the league again, and then a minute later, a goal at Notts County and a goal here, and it's all changed. It's going to go like that.
I think so. Yeah, I think it's going to go to the wire. I think once we get Lincoln out of the way, I think then we can start looking a little bit, not pick and choose on our games, but we can kind of have a bit more confidence. Obviously, Lincoln is riding high. They're looking to promote and get promoted and win the league. So we've got to approach that game in the right way. And go for it, but I think it's going to go to the wire. Yeah.
Finally, Sam.
I saw you're unchanged today from last week. With Lincoln next week, is going to be any change in kind of approach for that?
I don't know. I think with Lincoln, it doesn't matter who you play. It doesn't matter who they play. They're a great side and they've got well organised and great budget and they're looking to get to win the league. So I think for us, we're just gonna assess it this week, see who's fit and who's kind of who needs a rest, who needs to kind of be on the bench, who needs to kind of play. And we'll look at it. We've got to we'll have to set it out properly. We can't just because I feel if it could be goal difference. So you've got to have a proper team out there. That's the thing. You never know. It could go down to goal difference. So I don't want to kind of have a team that is not competitive.
Thanks very much, everyone.